Hello, everyone. Everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and tap that notification bell like this video. That helps me to keep making videos. I would appreciate it majorly. So Elizabeth Warren, and this is from today. This is she put out some kind of another plan with regards to Native Americans as a way to kind of circle back around and readdress this, after the whole DNA thing, And but she today actually specifically basically says, she made mistakes and she's essentially apologizing for that past thing, And so I'll play that. It's right here. This is the only place I see it, and this is from I think moments ago, earlier today. So let me just play that first, and then we'll see what she says. I didn't even. Yeah, I think I did listen to it. Hold on.
Anyone who's been honest with themselves, I know that I have made mistakes. I am sorry for harm I have caused. I have listened and I have learned a lot. And I am grateful for the many conversations that we've had together. It is a great honor to be able to partner with Indian country. And that's what I've tried to do as a senator. And that's what I promise I would do as President of the United States of America.
So yeah, man, she just flat out, I tell you, I'm almost positive she is going to win everything. She's going to win the primary, and she's going to be. I really feel strongly she's going to win. She's going to be the next president, I think. And I know all the Trump supporters think that's hilarious, but they don't. They won't be, and they're becoming less and less. Trump is in huge trouble. Okay, and you don't even need to a lot of empirical evidence or anything like that. First off, he's not going to be running against somebody who's going to lose on purpose. You know my channel. You know what I believe. That's a big deal, okay? And, that's the number one reason. But what proves some of what I believe is the way he's behaving. He is an incumbent, okay? He's an incumbent with a stock market that's risen by 80%. It's almost doubled since he's been in office, with 6 million jobs created, etc. Which it is getting softer, and basically we are heading back to, but that the way he's behaving like somebody who's in serious trouble when he should be super confident that he's unbeatable, because nobody thought he was going to win before. Everyone thought it was a joke, and he ended up winning, and now he acts desperate when he should be acting like he's completely unbeatable. I didn't make my point very good, but I'm telling you, he's toast. He's toast. And we are. It's not about inversion of the yield curve or even recession. It doesn't matter. I mean, these things are just technical levels. Things are slowing. Okay, and that globally they're slowing big time. And that's not good for us. I mean, that just tells you right there, when the president's going out there and saying, how bad things are for this economy, how bad things are for Europe, bad things for China. That's not necessarily good for economics. That includes us. So just hanging your hat on things that are bad for another country is not it's a bad sign. But things are definitely slowing, and we're heading back to, basically GDP levels that Trump used to make fun of, okay? And so we just blew our load, all right? Basically, it was just a huge gift to the ultra wealthy. It was the tax cut. Most of the tax cut was all in the corporate tax code. Changing the corporate tax rate from 35% to 25%. That's 10%. It's huge. Okay, where did all that wealth go? It went to the ultra wealthy. That's where all the ultra wealthy. That's where their wealth is. It's in equities. It's in equity ownerships, and it's not just the CEOs. It's all the executives. It's all Wall Street. So in a lot of these companies, they're buying back their stock, as the executives themselves are selling the stock, and they're just getting completely so filthy rich. But capex spending, manufacturing, global manufacturing, and manufacturing at home is doing really badly, and it's a huge sign that things are slowing. And so we did all this stuff, and it didn't produce anything. And now we're going to be right back to where we started, and we didn't do anything to fix these huge structural problems in the debt. The quantitative. We have $4 trillion in debt. He wants to go back to easing. Trump does quantitative easing. We haven't tightened. We didn't. It's not like we didn't do any quantitative tightening. It went up to 4.2 trillion or something like that. Okay, the Treasury's balance sheet before the financial crisis was like 800 billion. Follow and stay with me. If you don't, go ahead. Don't follow me. And quantitative easing brought that up to like 4.3 trillion. It was massive, huge. And that basically increased the money supply massively. And, that has to be undone. And Trump is acting like they've been going way too fast on doing that. They haven't. They've brought it down to like 3.8 trillion from 4.2. We're still massive levels. And he wants to go back to retightening. He wants to go back, I guess, beyond the financial crisis levels. And they haven't even been selling debt back into the market to suck up the money supply, suck up all the excess dollars that are out there. They haven't been doing that. They've just been letting the debt that's on the balance sheet, on the Treasury's balance sheet, expire. My point is we're heading right back to where we were before he went into office, and we didn't do anything to fix the problems that really needed to be fixed when things were better. It was just a huge gift to the ultra wealthy. And yes, they hired a bunch of new people, probably people they didn't even need, in excess, because they don't care. It's not their money. It's the public's money. It's publicly traded companies. It's somebody else's money. It's investors' money, and so, yeah, they hire a bunch of, and labor numbers are great, but eventually, not eventually, in a year or so, when they start to trim back and things all start, going negative again, they'll just lay those people off, and they hired a bunch of people that they didn't need. They had some of them they did, but much of them they didn't. But they don't care. Like I said, they're selling their own stock while they're buying back stock with the company's resources from the tax cut and hiring some people along the way. And everybody, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. If you followed that, great. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. But she's going to be the next president, no doubt about it in my mind. None, zero. That's the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.